In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make 10K to 100K every time you post a simple YouTube video. Let's dive straight into it. So I've made over 10 million in sales with my online businesses, and a big part of this success was asking one simple question. How can I make one video on YouTube that makes me 10K to 100K in high ticket sales? Now, not only have I figured this out, but I'm going to help you achieve the same. In this training video, I'm going to reveal this cutting edge, brand new, simple and automated marketing system that allows you to generate high ticket sales from launching a simple YouTube video, even if you have a brand new channel. Now, as mentioned, I've generated over 10 million in sales, and just to give you some proof, my first business here was doing 2 million a year. Then which was essentially a e-commerce business. I then became an affiliate, where I generated over 2 million as an affiliate. I then went on to create my own high ticket offers, generated over 4 million in sales, created my own agency, which has scaled to 250K a month. And just to give you some concrete proof on why you should be listening to me, here's my 2 Comma Club award to show that I've hit over 1 million in sales with my businesses. Okay. Now, in this journey of creating multi-7-figure businesses, there is a conclusion that everyone understands right now, okay, which is that we have hit a trust recession, all right? It's more and more difficult to scale our high ticket businesses, and the reason is because skepticism is never been higher than before, okay? Information is everywhere and competition is relentless. Those tactics of free consultations, hard selling, VSLs, webinars, challenges, Facebook groups, they just don't work as well as they used to. And I know because I've tried them all. Okay. So what is the problem? The problem is that these methods fail to build enough trust before the sales call. Okay. Now, as a result, businesses face higher cost per call when they are booking calls, much more expensive. And then more people are no-showing. You have less conversion rates, longer sales cycles, and countless missed opportunities worth tens of thousands. Okay. Now, Google studied customer journeys and concluded that to get a lead to become a customer, they need to consume 7 hours of content before becoming a buying customer. Okay. Now, think about every purchase that you've made over £3,000. I bet that you consumed at least a few hours of content and then made up your mind before ever jumping on that sales call. Okay. Simply put, the more exposure a lead gets to your world, the more trust they have and the more likely they are to buy. Okay. So then begs the question, what is the best platform to build trust? And according to Alex Hormozi, who, if you don't know, obviously built $100 million offers and sold his businesses for hundreds of millions, and is going to be a billionaire. I'm sure you already know who he is, doesn't need an introduction. But what he concluded after analyzing his business and the businesses that he's invested in is that YouTube is the #1 platform to build trust. Okay. And it makes sense. Why? Because all these other platforms are short form content such as Instagram Reels and LinkedIn, which really doesn't allow you to build trust with somebody, a deep trust. Whereas YouTube is long form content. Okay. And because they are consuming long form content, that allows you to build a connection, a deeper connection with the lead, and allows them to consume much longer content. And that once a lead has consumed your YouTube content and then they go ahead and book a call, your whole funnel is going to work much better. Okay. They're going to show up for the call. The cost per call is going to be cheaper. The cost per acquisition is going to be cheaper. Your conversion rates are going to be much higher. Your average order value that you get from that lead is going to be much higher. And why? Is because they trust you. They know, like, and trust you. Okay. So in that way, because you're on YouTube and you're generating leads off YouTube also, you're now not dependent on just your ads. How many of you right now watching that if your ads switched off, your business just crumbles and it just stops generating leads and money? Okay. Whereas if you have this YouTube machine set up, leads are going to be coming to you. They're going to be nurtured and they're going to be willing to buy because they already know, like, and trust you. Okay. So you're no longer dependent on ads. And because of that organic sales, your margins are way higher, and that skyrockets your profit and your income. All right. So to conclude, first and foremost, okay, if you want to be successful in business and selling high ticket offers, YouTube is a must. You have to put that system as part of your business, as that system that nurtures leads to get them to buy, because what else is going to get people to watch 7 hours of your content, right? Now, the old way that we've done this, and this is what I did, is I just took some of my old content, tried to chuck it on YouTube, didn't work. Okay, so then what happened is I spent hours scripting, building a mini studio with some lights and a nice camera, then paid an editor to go ahead and edit the video, launched the video on YouTube, got under 100 views, made no sales, and I realized that I just put so much effort into literally nothing that it just forced me to quit. Okay, as entrepreneurs, we've got to build offers, we've got to do marketing campaigns. Okay, we've got to set up marketing campaigns, we've got to do setting and closing. Sometimes we've got to manage team, we've got to hire people, we've got to do fulfillment. We've got so much on our hands. How can we become a full-time content creator, right? Like, it's just so much effort and hard work that the fruits are gonna bear way down the line, that we just don't have the time or energy or mindset to go in all in on YouTube. Until now, things are now changed where you can get much quicker results with much less effort. Okay, and that is what I call the YouTube profit machine system. Okay, there is a new way of going about doing this. Okay, now what I did is I analyzed 100 of the highest influencers or business influencers and educators in our market. Those influencers who are building not just 7-figure businesses, but 8 and 9-figure businesses. Okay. And what I concluded is that all of them, and the vast majority, have a strong YouTube presence. Okay. However, they are doing something that majority of the people are not. Okay. There is something that they're doing that others, and the vast majority of others, are not doing, and hardly any of them are actually talking about this. Okay, so what I've done is after analyzing all of these influencers and their strategies on YouTube and their business models, I took all the information that worked, I tested it for my own business, and that allowed me to blow up and achieve amazing results. Okay, so from there, I took that system and I tweaked it based upon not just my learning, but on my experience. And that is where I created the YouTube profit machine system. And that is exactly what I'm going to be teaching you in this video. And the thing that you're going to appreciate the most out of this isn't information that you find on YouTube. Nobody is going to teach you and show you this system the way that I'm going to be showing you. So make sure that you stick to this video to the end, okay? Because it is going to be a game changer for you. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Haroon Qureshi. I almost forgot my name there. Haroon Qureshi. And even if you haven't heard of me, I've sat in the masterminds in the rooms of some of the biggest names in our industry. The Gary Vaynerchuks, the Grant Cardones, the Ryan Dice, the Alex Beckers, the Ezra Firestones, and I've connected with some of the biggest entrepreneurs that have built billion-dollar brands, like the owner of UGG Boots and many others. Okay, I spent hundreds of thousands of pounds to be and learn from the best in the world, and that, as mentioned, has allowed me to scale my businesses and generate over 10 million in sales with the businesses that I've launched. Okay, now what happened, and the reason why I'm able to get such amazing results, is because essentially what I did is, after spending hundreds of thousands of pounds learning from the best in the world, I took that knowledge, I tested it for myself, I looked at what worked, and then I built a movement. I created a movement where I built an education empire. So what I did is, I essentially took that knowledge and I shared it with the world, and that created a movement, an education movement, where I was helping many people build profitable businesses. Okay, and from there I had so much success. I was interviewed on Robert Kiyosaki's blog, who, if you don't know, is the author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Was invited on TV, was invited around the world to speak at conferences, even had some celebrities like Amir Khan and others even speak at some of my events. But the reason why I really blew up and achieved such amazing results is because of the success stories. Okay, I helped so many people earn money with their online businesses, right? I had one student who helped him initially start his business up, and he went on to grow to become one of the fastest growing businesses in New York. I believe either most 11th or 12th fastest growing business in New York. And I believe you got like 100 million in investment as well. I had another student come to me saying, look, I'll give you 50% if you help me do business. I said to him, look, I don't want 50% of your business. Let me just teach you. He went on to do 10 million in sales. And I've helped many, many people hit 20K, 50K, 100K and beyond with their businesses. Okay. Now I'm just sharing that with you because I want you to understand that there's a lot of noise online. There's a lot of people online that talk the talk, but I've walked the walk. Okay. And I focus on investing money to test and get the information that I need. Then I test what works, and then I'm able to hand it over to you, and in a way that is going to allow you to benefit from it without having to spend those hundreds of thousands of pounds or making years of mistakes to figure out the formula that works. So here is the formula, okay? I call it the YouTube profit machine. Now, if you go on my YouTube channel, I don't have a massive following. You don't need a massive following, but you will see that a lot of my videos have like close to 4 million views, 2 million views, 2 million views, 1 million, and so forth, right? Now, I've used a strategy, okay, where I have taken YouTube and I have forced YouTube to make me an authority within the niche that I'm in. Okay, I've forced YouTube to put me in front of my ideal audience. All right, and what that's allowed me to do is get evergreen leads coming in, free leads coming in of people that are highly nurtured, highly qualified, that want my product and service. Okay, I've get free high quality call bookings. I've built a automated trust machine. So when somebody comes into my world, they automatically start consuming my content and they know, like, and trust me. Okay. So when I do have a call bookings, they show up, they close, they spend full amounts. That lowers my CPA and that allows me to spend far more than my competition and, most importantly, dominate. Okay. So how do I go about doing this? There's actually 5 steps, and you're going to love this journey because some of this, you're probably like, I never thought of this before. All right. So number 1, which I believe is the most important factor of our time, is on YouTube, you need to become a 1% authority. Okay. And the way you're going to do that is create consistent content. Okay. You need to start off as that being your foundation of what you need to start doing if you want to survive in business, but not just survive in business, but creating a following that know, like, and trust you, that whenever you create an offer, straight away you have buyers. Okay. So there is content that you need to make on a consistent basis. There's no questions about it anymore. It's not, oh, it would be nice for me to do that. This is the difference between your business dying over the next few years or for you becoming ridiculously rich. Okay. So when we're going to create content, there's 3 types of content that you can create. Number 1 is top of funnel content. So this is you creating YouTube videos that are going to go to the wider audience and make them aware of whatever it is that you do and attract those and introduce them to your world. Okay. Now, the best way to do this is make videos based on outliers. Okay. And what are outliers? These are proven videos where somebody has made a video where they don't have much of a following, okay, or they made a specific topic where their following is not much, but their video has blown up. There's something that has triggered YouTube to blow their video up. So if you then go ahead and copy that and make it your own, there's a good chance it will blow your channel up. You get a lot more subscribers and followers that you can then monetize. Okay. So let me go ahead and give you some quick examples. All right. So let's just jump into YouTube. So if you look at this, I saw this YouTube changed my life. Okay. Now, if you look at a lot of these videos, if I just click one of these, hold on. Okay, so you would see an example like this. Okay, so this individual has 15.9k subscribers. Not a lot, but look how many views his video has. 269. Okay, so he's made a video YouTube changed my life with only 500 subscribers, and as I've mentioned, hardly any subscribers, around 16,000, but compared to the views he's got, is insane. Okay, so this is an example of an outlier. All right. So what I would do, like, here's another guy, 16,000, nearly 17,000 subscribers. This guy posted 2 months ago and has hit almost he's hit over 500,000 views, right? So he's, pretty much like something's working there. Yeah. Now, whatever your niche is, let's say your niche is LinkedIn or Facebook marketing or life coaching or whatever it is, right? And you made a video titled, whatever your niche is, changed my life. And then you put in one of their pain points, like, instead of, like, some people think you need thousands of subscribers and they've put in 500 subscribers or 1,000, you might put in how to get high ticket sales, without spending money on ads, or how Facebook, I don't know, for organic traffic changed my life without spending on ads or whatever it is, right? Like, whatever you could do is you could copy what's worked and make it your own within your given niche, right? So let me just find some other outliers. And if I started on LinkedIn from zero, here's what I would do. Okay, so if you look at, let's just jump into this. Okay, again, so you can see this guy has. So the best way to create outliers and find and uncover outliers is go to somebody's channel. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to click on videos, and then you can click like popular. Okay, so what's happened is that this guy has close to 16,000 views, but this video 9 months ago got 150,000. Okay, 16 algorithm has to grow your LinkedIn in 2025. All right, here's another outlier. If I started on LinkedIn from zero, here's what I would do. Okay, so for example, I could if I started on YouTube from zero, here's what I would do, right? So these are proven concepts that you can now take and position for your own videos and create outliers from. Okay, here's another example. This guy has 33k subs. If 20 hours ago he's posted, but let's have a look at this one here. He posted 3 weeks ago. He's got 33k followers, and this video got 3.4 million views. Okay, how much YouTube paid me for 1.3 billion views? All right. Again, it's an outlier. So I would think about, okay, how could I take that title? How could I look at his concept of his video, and how could I apply that video and tweak it to my niche and my offering? Okay, so that is a good example of an outlier. All right. So the first thing is you want to find outliers and then create video based upon those outliers. That is essentially going to blow up your channel. Okay. Now, the second aspect is, as we're creating content for the wider audience, where you're going to start earning a lot more money is what we call middle of funnel content. So these are people that are already interested or already within your niche. Okay. And if you then provide them with some level of training and support, and then and really help them solve a problem, that allows them to then become a trusted subscriber and follower of yours. Okay. So what you want to do is think about your ideal client and avatar, and think about all the problems that they need a solution to, and simply just make videos on it. Okay. So these, and a lot of the times is you can focus on keywords. Okay. What kind of keywords are they searching? And you could use tools out there like vidIQ that will basically just tell you the keywords for you to start utilizing. And you could also look at what are they searching and what are the problems that they're searching for. Okay. So here's a guy called Miles Becker, and he done this very, very well. Okay. So what he did is he's been in the business space for many, many years. But if you look at his videos, they're all really random topics, right? ClickFunnels, then you've got Facebook, then you've got LinkedIn, you've got like YouTube, you've got random SEO. But the point being is that he's problem farming, okay? And he's built a really he's built a 7-figure business just by helping people solve problems and problem farming, and then getting that traffic, getting them into followers, and then offering them like affiliate promotions, and I'm sure his own offers as well. Okay, so that's one really powerful tool is look at the journey of your avatar. What are the problems that they're going to have? What would they be searching for? And then create videos on those topics. Okay. Now, another thing that you can do, and Serge Guattari has done this really, really well, is one thing is creating small videos, helping people with problems, but building out a full-on course. Here's a 12-hour course. Okay, so he's uploaded a 12-hour course. It's got over 200,000 followers. Okay, and that's made him millions. This one YouTube video has made him millions essentially. Okay, now why? Because we're at the stage now in business where back in the days where we could sell that 12,000, that 12-hour course, we could have sold it for 5, 6, 7K. People, again, they've bought courses. They don't want courses anymore. They want support with implementation. Okay, they want either mentoring and one-to-one support in implementing what you have, or they want you to just do it for them. Okay, that is the world we're moving towards. And what that allows us to do is just take our knowledge and information and just give it out to somebody for free. Okay, now I know that sounds counterintuitive, but the reality is, even if you give it to somebody for free, number one is they get massive value. Like, wow, this guy's given me something he could have charged me thousands of pounds for. That creates trust and positions you as an authority. But what then happens is that once you've given them that for free, they're gonna come across roadblocks. They're gonna come across hurdles. Then they're gonna come back to you and say, look, I want to work with you. You've given me so much value. I now know, like, and trust you, right? So that is an example of somebody that's gone about, and you see more and more people doing this. You look at Joel Kaplan, again, full SMMA course, 12 hours. Okay, close to 200,000 followers. Okay, so just take your free content and the result that you're helping people and just give it to them for free. Okay, you might think you might lose more money, but in reality, you're going to make more money from doing that. Okay, so the third element, okay, so if your top of funnel is just like, awareness of what is out there, how, let's say YouTube changed my life. The middle of funnel is teaching, like, how to go viral on YouTube. Okay, then the bottom of funnel is the bottom of funnel content is the conversion side. Okay, so if you look at this as the upper, you look at this as the mid, which is consideration. Bottom of funnel is them essentially making a decision if they want to work with you or not. Okay, so this is really there to convert highly interested viewers into paying clients or customers. Those people that are focused, that are really in a position where they're like, you know what, I like this person and I want to work with them. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to create a video sales letter that we post on YouTube. Okay, this is going to make you that 10K to 100K. All right, because people are coming in from the top, then they're consuming your middle, and then finally they will get to that point where they've consumed enough knowledge of your content that they watch one of your VSLs and they're like, yeah, I want to work with this person. Okay, now beforehand we would put in, opt-in forms, click funnels, ads, all of this sort of stuff, and it's kind of gated, right? Now is the time to just let your information out there. Okay, post it on YouTube. All right, so let me give you some examples. So this is like Ravi Abuwala. Okay, how to generate 5 to 10 qualified sales calls using a self-sustained funnel. He's got his VSL here, which is around an hour. It could be anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. Under that, he's got his call booking. In the comment section, he's pinned his link to book a call. So they're going through their journey. They're getting sold on his process. They're booking a call, and he's making from this video probably millions. Okay, let me show you some other examples. Okay, yeah, so Brandon Forbes, another one, how I got 38 LinkedIn followers and more coaching clients, right? So this is a guy who helps scale with Instagram essentially. He's got a 34-minute VSL. He's got his call booking link there. And again, he takes them through a journey. This is my method. This is my process. Book a call. Work with me. Again, he's made millions just from this one YouTube video. Okay. Again, okay, a third one here, Bill Walsh. Again, how, he's gotten a video, how to, this is more for salespeople, how to overcome every objection. He's given massive value. He's taught them something that is going to, help them a lot. And then at the end of it, he's like, by the way, if you want to work with me, go below the video and you're good to go. All right. So people, in terms of the foundation, right? When we're gonna help you to build your YouTube channel, okay, it's all focused on making you an authority in your niche. We're going to create that top of funnel content that is going to blow your channel up, that middle of funnel content that's going to give massive value, that is going to allow, you know, the audience to now know, like, and trust you, and then that bottom of funnel content, which is all about then closing them in your offer and what you have to offer, right? Now, this aspect of creating content, it needs to become a lifestyle, okay? Like those of you, if you go to the gym, you know, gym isn't like, oh, let me go gym for 3 months or a year and change my body. You know that it's a lifestyle. You need to make it like it's not a burden, that you enjoy it and it becomes a lifestyle for you, because that's where you don't just change your body, but you maintain the result that you've got. In the same way with YouTube, those people that are really making it a lifestyle, where they're creating content regularly and posting it, that audience that from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years down the line, they've built such an audience that it's going to be impossible for them not to make millions of pounds on anything that they launch. Okay, you look at somebody like KSI and Logan Paul, who are on YouTube, and they launched a brand of a drink, the Prime drink, and they've scaled it probably past billions because of the following that they've created. Okay, so if there's one way that you really, it's not just about, you know, making money. If you want to get stupid rich, this is the way to do that. This is the private jet level of money that you could make once you've built that following, and then you can monetize that following. All right, so once you've created the content, the real question that I know you want to get an answer to is, how do I make money from every video that I then post? Okay, so there is a journey that you would want to take when posting a video. Okay, so to make 10k to 100k with one video, you're going to do that by using the Profit Machine video launch formula. All right, because what's going to happen is YouTube is going to push your video out. Okay, it's going to push your video out, no problem. All right. However, you don't want to rely on YouTube. And the reason is because most likely you're an entrepreneur and you want to make money. Okay. Now, the real videos that are going to go viral and that, you know, are going to get traction are videos that you're not going to want to do. Entertainment videos. Okay. You don't want to sit there doing entertainment videos. All right. Like, you know, pranks and so forth. Okay. So for us people in business, we need to be able to drive traffic and sales to our YouTube content, irrelevant if YouTube pushes it out or not. Okay, so step number 1 is make a VSL with a call to action, being either book a call, join my school group, whatever the call to action is. Okay, but you want to make that 30 minutes to 1 hour VSL. All right. Now that itself is organically going to bring people in, and they're going to want to book calls, and they're going to want to buy, and you make money. Happy days. All right. But to blow it up, there's a few other things that we're going to do. Number 2 is, once we've made that VSL, which is the bottom of funnel content, we're then going to make middle of funnel content. Okay, it could be 3 videos, 5 videos, it could be even more. All right, around that same topic. So for example, let's say I made this video on how to grow on YouTube and make money from every video. I can then, you know, make a video on how to script a video, how to create thumbnails. I can do how to, you know, I could go through the whole process on you know, how to make money with YouTube, break it down and make 5, 10, 20, 30, 100 videos on that topic. Okay, but what I'm going to do is, on the completion of that video, look what I've done. YouTube allows you to recommend another video. Okay, so what I would do is that video that I want YouTube to recommend would be the VSL. Okay, so it's like having a closer, okay, that sells the call bookings, and then it's like having 5 setters that are driving people to the closer, right? So if you make, let's say, even 25 videos, all driving traffic to that one video, okay, then what's going to happen? That video is just going to blow up. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to make 3 to 5 videos at least per VSL, and that is going to get ranked, and that is going to drive organic traffic to this video again and again and again, and get call bookings coming in of nurtured leads without you sitting there having to do it. It's going to be bringing you high quality call bookings while you sleep. Okay. And they're all going to be, all these videos, the end card is going to be, go ahead and watch the VSL, and then they're going to go ahead and book the call. All right. But we're going to go even deeper into this. You've got your main content king, which is call bookings. You've got your kind of middle of funnel content, which is giving them value and then directing them to your overall offer. Okay. But then what we're going to do is we're going to use a tool, an AI tool, to take that content that you've created and create 30 short form pieces of content and assets. Okay. So these are like, you could use something like, Opus clip, take one long video, 10 viral clips, 10x faster, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to take your videos, okay, and then we're going to turn them into short form pieces of content that you're going to distribute on all your social media, okay, over the course of the month. That is not just bringing in leads, but that is connecting with them on different platforms. So you can post them on Instagram Reels, TikToks, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn Shorts, all the short form video content platforms. You can push it out there, and guess what? Some of them are going to go viral. They're going to bring in traffic into your social media, and then what will happen is you can then direct them to watch your VSL, okay, blowing up that piece of content even more. All right. Okay, so now you've created enough content to blow up all your social medias by just making a handful of videos. Okay, now what you're going to do then is you're going to take your own traffic, okay, and then blow up that VSL video. Okay, so there's a number of ways you're going to do that. So number one is you're going to post on all your social media platforms, right? So here's an example. I've just released a 7-hour course on how to build a business. If you want to gain access, comment the word free below. And then here you've got like 60 leads commenting saying yes, 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 yes. Okay, do that on all your platforms. TikTok, you name it, LinkedIn, Instagram. You're going to have hundreds of leads coming in. Okay, wanting that piece of asset that you've created your videos. And because you've made a number of videos, you can do this again and again and again, even once a week or twice a week, whatever it is. Okay, it's going to bring in the lead flow. All right. The second thing is you can go ahead and email your list. Okay, so if you've got an email list, you can email it to them. So here's an example. I put together a free training on whatever the topic is, where I break down whatever the benefit is step by step. If you're looking to solve whatever the pain point is, this is for you. You can add some takeaways. If you want access, just reply with yes, and I'll send you over the details. Look forward from hearing with you, so on and so forth. Okay. Why didn't I just put the link there? Personally, with email, I prefer if they reply to me. Okay. And then I send them the link, because that triggers the email system. Because they're replying, then it just builds that reputation of the domain, because they're engaging back, and the open rate stays much, much higher. Okay, whereas if I just send a link from there, but also if they're replying, then I can start a conversation as well. Okay, so what you've done is you've posted your content king, you've posted shorter videos, middle of content, you've blasted all your social media, you've posted it on all the social media to get people to raise their hands and essentially say, yes, I want to see this asset. And then what you want to do is you want to set all this organic lead flow coming in into call bookings. Okay, so number one, let's say somebody commented the word free. Hey, how's it going? You commented under, thanks so much, here's the link, and send them the link what they've requested. Then you can start a conversation. Hey, by the way, just a quick question, what made you interested in getting this? Are you looking to start a business, or are you looking to grow your business? Oh great, you are, good stuff. Well, look, do you know what, we've actually helped so and so achieve so and so, and we've done that using this specific method. You're okay to hop on a quick call where I can explain it to you? Sure, yeah, fine. Send here's my call booking link, where you can just ask for their number and then give them a call, and the setter then calls them, connects with them, and then gets them to book a call with you. Okay, with all this traffic coming in through your email, your social media, your post, from this one video, okay, and a few short videos, you're gonna get, just by these 5 steps, you're going to get to 10K to 100K in sales completely organically for whatever your offer is, as long as it's a high ticket offer, right? You don't understand how good this works until you try it, because it's literally a marketing campaign for a whole month, just driving traffic, okay, to get people interested, to consume your content, to build with and nurture them, connect with them, book a call, and get them closed. Okay. Now, even if you're starting off, and let's say your video got 50 views, it's like, oh, my own video only got 50 views. You see, the cool thing about this business model, or not this business model, but this strategy, is views don't actually matter. Okay. Would you have 50 viewers? Let's assume you're talking to 50 millionaires and you're offering a B2B offer. Okay. Or you get 50,000 people, with people from like Nigeria and India and people that are not in work in the UK, and the quality isn't there, right? I would rather have 50 views. So imagine you did a small event for 50 people, the effort that it would take for you to bring those 50 people in. So even if you got 50 views, okay, a good few of them could convert into high ticket closes. Okay. Let's say you got 3 sales off that. That could be 10K off just 50 views. Imagine if you got 100 views, okay? Imagine if you got 1,000 views. That is like a small concert, okay? Imagine if you got 3,000 views. That's like a small event, okay? Imagine if you got 10,000 views. That's like, a sports event. If you got 50,000 plus views, that's like a major sporting event. And that's the cool thing about YouTube, is you're going to get stuck initially potentially at maybe 100, 200, 300, 1,000 views, 3,000 views. As you go, you're going to get past 10K views and 50K views, but it doesn't actually matter, because the system that we've created is focused on quality, okay, not quantity. And that is the quality that is going to make us money. All right. Now, at the moment, we've gone through a journey of creating content. We've created a journey of making that content make us money organically. Okay. Now, there's more steps to go. All right. Step number 3, which I believe is really important, which is once you've got that foundation of creating content, you want to automate it. All right. Because you're a business owner. You're in a position where you are an entrepreneur. You've got so much on your hands that you need a team to delegate everything to at some point. And in my opinion, the best way to do that is to hire low-cost experts from around the world, okay, to do this all for you. All right. Now, some of the key things to initially hire is a content creator, a content writer that searches for those outliers and creates whatever you need to create in terms of the titles and the hooks and understands what performs, and just gives you a script. Okay. And so you can just come on in a camera 1 to 2 hours a week and just record the content that you need to record. Okay. Then you need a video editor. Again, a video editor just cleans up your videos. Good to go. Okay, you need a thumbnail designer. It just makes you a quick thumbnail that performs. He or she knows how to create high performing thumbnails, and just that social media setter that is going to go and contact all the leads that are generated from the videos that you're creating. Okay, so this team in and of itself, really, you can find experts that have 5-10 years of experience, and because of the country they live in, you can pay them a very small salary of a couple of $100, and really you could build this team anywhere between $500 to $1,000 that are going to allow you to just automate this whole process, right? And I'll just give you one of the websites that you could use, ytjobs.co. And the reason why I've just shared this one is because it's YouTube focused, right? So as you can see, it's YouTube focused, and you've got people that are already in this space. I also like to use Upwork, and I just find people from countries that where their cost is very low, but they've got lots of experience, and they're doing amazing work for hardly any of the cost, right? So instead of hiring a video editor for £3,000 a month or £1,000 a video, you can hire somebody to do it within $20, right? So it's very, very inexpensive. But you, at some point, if you're really serious about taking YouTube serious and building this machine, then you want a small team that just does all the work for you, and as an entrepreneur allows you to focus on making more and more videos and more content and more money, essentially. Okay, now, so you're in a position, you know what content to make, you know how to make money from the content. Now you've automated that process as much as you possibly can, 90% of it. Even, to be honest, you can even automate yourself with AI and create avatars of you. But again, that's a discussion for another time, and it's not something I would recommend initially at this stage, right? Then step number 4 is, okay, how do you then grow your views and subscribers? Okay, because even if you're starting out, you're going to put effort in, and maybe initially it's going to be a slow initial build up. Okay. What is a way to really boost that? And you can do that with YouTube ads. All right. Now, the reason why this video is different from anything else that you're going to see on YouTube about growing your high ticket business on YouTube is because most people, they stop at this point. They're like, oh, you need to make some content. Great. Okay. Right. But they don't talk about how to build the monetization part. Okay. And nobody is talking about this hybrid model. Okay. This hybrid model of using organic and paid ads. That is what blew my business up. Okay. And as you can see here, one of my YouTube accounts, I spent over £675,000. I got over 100 million impressions to my business with YouTube paid ads. Okay. Now, the reason why you want to take this seriously is because there's low competition. Okay. It's not like Facebook where everyone's on Facebook. The other aspect on Facebook, which may happen to many of us, is our accounts just get banned and disabled, where there's much lower risk and there's much more flexibility on YouTube on the things that you can say. Okay. It's highly targeted. You can literally go and find all your competition in your industry and put your video in front of their video. Okay. It's easy to generate leads and very easy to retarget. Okay. Now, all the entrepreneurs that I've shared with you, and you analyze these entrepreneurs, what they've done is they've created their organic machine, but then they've used paid advertising, be it on YouTube or any other platform, to then retarget that audience that they've built, and their campaigns just work so well, it makes them a ridiculous amount of money. Okay. Why? Because they built that audience that know, like, and trust them. All right. So you need to understand, if you want to go to 100K plus a month, 250K plus a month, a million a month, okay, you can't rely just on organic. You're going to want to focus on organic and paid. And the powerful aspect about YouTube is it allows you to focus on organic content and also paid advertising to build and nurture an audience all in one platform. Okay. And you get the best of both worlds, and no other platform does it better than YouTube. So implementing both paid and organic are the ones that are going to create you a wildly profitable 8 to 9 figure business. Okay. Now, you can start off very simply by just getting more views. All right. Let's say you're sick of getting 20, 30 views a video. Obviously, you're going to need to improve your videos to get to higher numbers. But if you feel a video is really done well and popped off, and you feel that, you know what, irrelevant of YouTube pushing it out, I want to push it out, you can literally just retarget your audience and create something called a YouTube in-feed video ad. Okay. So these are shown when people are searching and they just suggest your video. All right. And this is really good to warm up people that saw your content but didn't take any action. So imagine you currently have an audience. You can, when they search something on YouTube, or when they're, searching or watching a video, you start appearing around them. Okay. And that is something that you can then retarget them and just retarget your audience. And that would just, warms them. And that could direct to then more and more call bookings for you. Okay. But also it generates you more views on the content that you've created. Another thing is you could actually use this strategy to build a new audience. So again, let's say, whatever your niche is, you start putting your video in front of people that are looking for the solutions that you're helping them solve. Okay. Whether it be search terms, whether it be videos that they're looking for, you will start appearing by just, your videos will start appearing, right? Without you having to rank on YouTube. Like, just imagine for a second, somebody wants to search how to do Facebook ads, and you've done an ad, how to do Facebook ads. Instead of sitting there thinking, worrying of, will YouTube rank my video? You can go straight to the top with this ad, okay, which is cool, driving high quality views onto your channel, and that those views you can then retarget again and again, and some of them might end up liking you, subscribing, and booking calls with you straight from that. Right now, if you want, let's say you've got no subscribers and you want to start driving subscribers, you can create a very simple YouTube short ad. Okay, hey, this is so and so. If you're in this niche and you want to solve this problem, come check out my channels, click subscribe, and I've just added a video in there that is going to help you solve X problem. So go ahead and check it out. Okay, so these work because they're cheap, they're high volume impressions. It gets you in front of your ideal customer and client and clients, and it encourages more and more people to subscribe and go directly to your channel and start consuming your content. Okay, so just by these two strategies, you can start getting more views on your channel, and you can get more and more subscribers coming in as well. Okay, but here's step number 5, which is actually creating a YouTube high ticket funnel. Okay, this is the funnel that initially allowed me to scale above 100k a month just by YouTube ads. Okay, and this is what I call the YouTube high ticket funnel. And in fact, this is the same funnel that Alex Becker used to build High Roast, which he sold for like 100 million or whatever it is. I don't even know. Can't remember exactly how much, but you know, he sold it for a lot of money. Okay, and he used this same strategy, the same funnel, the same process, and this same system for YouTube ads. Okay, so and again, like I said, this is the same system I use to get above 100k a month. So what you do is you create a simple, you know, a minute to a minute and a half YouTube video. They then click, they opt in, and then they watch a 5-minute video if you're a B2B offer, or a 20-minute VSL video if you're a B2C, to then book a call with you. Okay, then they've booked a call, and then they are then pushed to then watch a homework page with video number 1. The VSL is all about the opportunity, and the homework page is all about the information in terms of your program and what you're going to offer them with your case studies, testimonials, brochures. And then you can have a setter contact them just to make sure that they've consumed the content before the call. So by the time they're on the call, they know, like, and trust you. They've consumed your content. They know what you have to offer. They understand that it's a buying decision, and then they then close. And then there you go. You scale it to 100k plus a month. Okay. So what you could do is simple YouTube in video stream ads. Okay, in stream ads. So these are those videos that when you watch a video, you can skip them. So, you know, they're forced to consume for 5 seconds, but, you know, it drives direct response. Okay, so it calls your audience. You're connecting with the right audience. And the cool thing is that, you know, you can target people that are searching for the things that you have to offer. You can target their interests, but more importantly is you can put that ad in front of all of your competition. Who is your top competition? And you can put your ad in front of them. Okay, and the cool thing is that if they skip before 30 seconds and they don't click, then you don't actually pay anything. So it's like free impressions, and you only get charged once they make the click. Okay, so paid ads is what is going to really blow your business and your sales and your traffic. And once you've got your paid ads where you're getting sales from cold traffic, but you've got that foundation of organic traffic that is going to be there to nurture that audience that you're building, then this is the right mix for you to build an 8 and if not 9-figure business. Okay, so let's go ahead and review what the YouTube profit machine system is all about, right? Step number 1 is all about becoming a 1% authority with organic traffic, okay? Where we're going to create top of funnel content for awareness, middle of funnel content for consideration in terms of people that are already within your niche, and bottom of funnel content, which is converting that audience into paying customers and clients of yours, okay? And as an output, you want to create 4 to 12 videos a month. Let's say you do 1 a week or 3 a week, you know, as long as you're building some content for your channel, okay, and doing that consistently. Step number 2 is once you're building your content, how do you start making money from your content? Now, obviously, some of it's going to be happening organically, but without relying on YouTube to make it happen organically, what we're going to do is we're going to make that VSL with that call to action, let's say to book a call, and then that is going to drive call bookings and closes. YouTube will push that organically, but then what we're going to do is we're going to create more content around that VSL that is going to allow you to then direct that audience that are consuming other pieces of content to your main piece of content that is focused on converting them into buying customers, right? Number 3 here is then what you're going to do is you're going to use AI to take all the content and create them into short form content to post on all of your social media platforms. And that is going to drive more and more audience and organic traffic to your DMs and to your conversations where you can then also push them to watch other pieces of content and eventually book a call. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the own traffic that you have, which is your social media, you're going to email it out and even outreach to people within your network that may be interested in that piece of video, offering to send it to them. Okay, and they're going to send them that video, and then your setter is then going to further have that conversation to say, by the way, how's things going right now, uncover their pain points, direct them to book a call for you to help them solve that pain point, and then they become a buying customer. Okay, and if you were to do this every month, a few short pieces of YouTube videos, content, blast the video out, have the setter in position, this here enough is to scale between 10k to 100k a month just on YouTube. Okay, and then what you're going to want to do is you want to have a low-cost team to then go ahead and do majority of the work for you, a content writer, video editor, thumbnail designer, and a social media setter. And they're the kind of automated YouTube growth team that helps you monetize your channel, where you just come in a few hours a week to just come in and record content and let them work their magic. Okay, now to blow up your channel, the simple way is to use ads, and you can grow your views and subscribers and a small audience by simply getting more views with in-feed videos, and you can retarget your current audience or use that to build a new audience, and you can get more subscribers by doing YouTube Shorts ads. And then what you want to do within a year is really grow to 5 to 10,000 followers, and really that is going to be enough to help you build $1 million business a year on YouTube. Okay, and as your business grows, you can scale it to 100k views and beyond, and again, you're going to be able to make a lot of money the more you grow. All right, but the goal would be initially aiming to get to that 10k mark, and that will build you a very, very profitable YouTube channel. Okay, and then step number 5 to really blow up your business is to create what we call the YouTube high ticket funnel. Okay, and this is to generate leads and call bookings. And what we're going to do is you're going to use YouTube in-stream ads. We're going to put ourselves in front of that audience. We're going to retarget and build that audience and get them to come in and watch a short VSL or even join a school group, whatever your mechanism is at the moment. We're then going to get them to book a call from there, and from cold traffic, within the space of a few days, they come into our system, our pipeline, we set them, we close them, and then we then scale that specific lead, and that will grow us to 100k a month easily with just paid ads. And that audience that doesn't buy, let's say you build an audience of 5,000 leads, a handful of them buy, you make a return on investment. Now you've got thousands of leads that you can then you can retarget with your content that you're posting on YouTube, giving you so much profit coming in organically from the leads that you're closing by your YouTube channel, as you can get them to consume more and more content that you're posting. Okay, so that is in a nutshell the YouTube profit machine system. All right, now there's three decisions that you need to make. Okay, decision 1 is don't do anything. Okay, just stick to your process and don't take YouTube seriously. And the reality is you're not gonna be able to build a profitable business if you're not going to take YouTube seriously. It's not a question of if, it's a question of this is something you just have to do now. Okay, the second aspect is do it yourself. Okay, now the reality is there's so much to learn, there's so much to do, that it's gonna, for you to do it properly, it's gonna have to take you away from your business. Okay, to learn how to do thumbnails, how to do scripts, how to do the editing, how to do all these different things that need to be done, how to post and how to get the right hooks, all of that sort of stuff. It's gonna take you years to really get good at. Okay, the third option that you've got is just let experts come in and do it for you. Okay, let experts come in and do it for you. So what I want to do and what I want to offer you is I want to come into your business and install this whole YouTube profit machine system for you. Okay, and really what would take you 3 years to do by yourself, I want to do for you within the space of 3 months. Okay, and I want to get you to a position where you can launch one YouTube video and then go ahead and buy a Lamborghini. Okay, and that is what I really want to focus on getting you towards and getting you to build, so that every time you launch a YouTube video, you're making money. All right, and otherwise, if we don't do that, you're just going to give up and you're going to quit. And if you don't do nothing or you try to do it yourself, that's going to most likely be the end result, okay? Whereas if we work with you, then what's going to end up happening is we'll fast track your success, we'll make you a top 1% influencer and authority within your niche, and we'll help you make more money than everyone else within your space, okay? So look, if you are serious about going into YouTube and growing and making money with YouTube, you've got one action. It's very simple. You know what it is. Go below this video in the comment section, book a call, and let's have a conversation on how we can work with you and support you with making money with YouTube. All right. So go ahead, go below this video, go to the comment section, book a call, and I look forward to speaking with you very, very soon. Over and out. Peace.